Well, despite the uproar in April, within 4 days of release, the Nintendo Switch 2 became the fastest selling Nintendo console to date, according to Nintendo themselves. With a whopping 3.5 million global sales, it's still being sold out in store shelves even a week later. But luckily, I ended up getting one. My local Best Buy was hosting a midnight release for the Switch 2, but they had limited stock. Luckily, I live in a smaller area, so a line forming early wasn't really a big concern for me. I showed up to the store about 6 p.m. on that Wednesday, and was just 16th in line. And 6 hours and these pictures later, I was the proud owner of an empty wallet. Oh, yeah, and a Nintendo Switch too. During the midnight release, the only real things I picked up was the Pro Controller and the SD card for my console, but I got the Mario Kart World bundle, so I had a game already ready. Now, 1 week and some change later, and honestly, the Nintendo Switch 2 has become one of my favorite consoles. Seriously. After release during the week, I eventually picked up a copy of Split Fiction and the incredible Sonic X Shadow Generations. And welcome to it.
We're flying to Philadelphia! Oh, hell no!
I don't want to talk about that one. Playing the Switch 2 actually blew me away. The 4K resolution when it's docked and the high FPS even in handheld mode is a noticeable difference, and a game changer in my opinion. In addition, transferring from the Switch 1 was as easy as like 3 buttons, and the free updates to the Switch 1 games I already had are awesome. Splatoon 3 feels incredible, and Mario Odyssey somehow got more gorgeous. And also, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are actually games now. Oh, and Fortnite is actually playable, and it honestly looks really good in handheld and docked mode. And while the Nintendo Switch has some great upgrades so far, you can actually make an upgrade right here on YouTube by subscribing.
What?
Now, you've heard all the sales pitches, so I'm going to keep it simple. But 99% of you that watch my videos aren't actually subscribed, and I cry every night thinking about this screenshot. So if you enjoyed this video or my other content and want to see more, just press that button, turn it from red to gray. It's completely free, and it goes a long way with supporting my favorite hobby. Thank you guys for watching so far. Anyway, my favorite feature here has got to be the new mouse controls. More games will support it in the future, but the ones supporting it now, like Welcome Tour and Fortnite, and even the home menu, it feels surreal to use because it actually works, and it works really well. The amount of new features really did surprise me, especially with how well they all perform. My only real gripe so far with this console is gotta be the battery life. Even if I'm in front of my own TV, I still like playing handheld mode leaned back in my chair. But when I do, I notice the battery drain pretty quickly. After a full charge on the dock, you can expect only about 4 to 6 hours of play when playing Nintendo Switch 2 games, and around 6 to 8 hours when playing anything else. Which is fine, but not great. But, I mean, in their defense, the games have gotten a lot more powerful. It's not that big of a problem. The magnets implemented in the controllers are also really cool, and attaching them to the console or the controller grip is easy and really satisfying. Like, Switch 1 satisfying. They're legitimately strong and don't wobble or slip during play from what I've noticed. And as for the controllers themselves, the Joy-Con 2s actually feel a lot better. With bigger size, bigger buttons, and the bigger thumbsticks, it makes long plays way more comfortable and way more doable. And as for the Pro Controller, it's way quieter. It has an aux jack, and it has the same paddles as the DualSense Edge for about half the price. And I think it feels very premium and well made. I love using it. And as for the dock, it still includes the typical 2 USB ports as well as carrying over the LAN connection from the Nintendo Switch OLED model. So no new USB ports, but in the back of the dock is a fan, so it keeps the console cool and performing well even in heavy games. So that's a nice touch. Cross-platform games like Split Fiction and Sonic X Shadow Generations are super fun, and they really feel around the same experience that you'll get on a PS5 or PS4 Pro, but you can take this anywhere at any time. The Nintendo Switch 2 is obviously the Switch's older brother, and while being a huge upgrade, I think the new features and games set it apart from the original Switch, and honestly make it a worthwhile purchase, especially if you can get that discount from the Mario Kart World bundle. So let me know in the comments, you guys get the Switch 2? Do you want to? And if you do already have it, let me know what games you've been playing, and let me know your favorite things about the console. I'll be reading and hearting as many comments as I can, but I want to see what you guys think. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe and click that bell, and leave a like if you enjoyed. It's completely free, and it supports the channel immensely. And also, clicking that bell will notify you the minute I upload. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, and have a great day.